also eat light food. The mom would take okay, pizza, okay, and they just eat it. They are just then even my bags are slowly. I just even
My name is Priya Lalwani Perswani, and my Chinese name is Li Meijun. So everyone calls me Priya Lee. And I'm originally from India, from Madhya Pradesh, but I've lived in Taiwan for over 30 years. I've been interpreting for over 20 years, and I have my own interpreting company called Priya Lee Translation Services.
Why are we celebrating?
In addition to doing translation and interpreting, I also promote Indian culture in Taiwan with the Indian Cultural Festival. And I'm trying to bring the people of India and Taiwan closer together and promote more mutual understanding. The job of interpreting is not something I chose. The job chose me, in a way. Because when I was working at the India-Taipei Association, one of my colleagues who used to do interpreting was migrating to the US. And her clients asked her to find someone else who could take over. So she introduced me to this job. And because I studied Mandarin from a young age, when I came to Taiwan, I was only 16. I started university at 16 and a half. So having both languages at almost native level is one of the skills that is very important for an interpreter.
Do you have any specific strategies for your next year?
There are a lot of companies in Taiwan who are now looking to hire foreigners who have studied in Taiwan, but one of the requirements of these companies is that the students should know some Mandarin, because no matter how international that Taiwanese company is, for the daily communication, you still need to know some Mandarin. And I think it's a pity when students study in Taiwan, these foreign students study here like 4 years of undergrad or 3 years of master's or like 5 years of PhD, and they still don't speak any Mandarin. That is a wasted opportunity. If your school has free courses to learn Mandarin, take advantage of those. If it doesn't have them, ask for them or join a language exchange program. Because the Taiwanese people are so friendly, and if you learn Mandarin here, they will try to help you, and the environment is very conducive. So don't be lazy and really learn Mandarin, because if you want to work in Taiwan in the future, learning Mandarin is going to help you. I think the new Southbound policy is a very good decision by the government, because the previous Southbound policy was quite restricted, and I was very happy when India was included as part of the new Southbound policy. There have been many initiatives towards India since that program has started, and there are also a lot of new policies to keep talent from these countries in Taiwan. I think the new Southbound policy has facilitated and has increased Taiwan's visibility in these NSP countries. And it will definitely be helpful, because these countries are also developing programs to interact with Taiwan. And because China has been trying to not only poach Taiwan's diplomatic allies, but also through their Belt and Road Initiative, they're also trying to reach out to these current NSP countries. Through the NSP initiatives, Taiwan is able to reach out to them and provide actually practical interaction and assistance where needed on both sides. It's mutual. That's the value. It should not be one-sided. It should be two-way. So it's not only the new Southbound policy, even outside of that, during COVID, Taiwan helped so many countries. And speaking of COVID, I'd also like to comment on Taiwan's entire medical system. I've recently, this year, been diagnosed with breast cancer, stage 3, and in the past, I was the healthiest one in the family, you could say. I didn't have too many health problems, but you never know when these things change. And I think having this insurance has been a blessing. If I could choose one place to have breast cancer, I would choose Taiwan, because the whole medical system has been so supportive, and the medical care here is quite advanced. There's good research facilities, good medical centers and hospitals, and the doctors are very knowledgeable. And The doctors usually all speak English, and the nursing staff is also very kind. It has really been a blessing that I'm in Taiwan during this time. I hope going forward in the future there can be even more connection and collaboration between India and Taiwan, especially the people-to-people contacts. Like as an interpreter, I believe in communication between people from different backgrounds, and I think that's something that we need to do with the people on both sides. We actually did one thing on the Indians in Taiwan page to celebrate Independence Day this year, because this year's Independence Day of India, August 15th, was called Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. To celebrate that, Indians in Taiwan printed a t-shirt. The front of the t-shirt had the Indians in Taiwan logo. The back of the t-shirt shows a Bengal tiger drinking Chenju Naita, boba tea, bubble milk tea, and Taiwan black bear drinking chai, masala chai. And under that it says India-Taiwan friendship, in Taiyin Yoi. So I think that's my dream for India-Taiwan friendship. I hope that this is something that will continue. So long live India-Taiwan friendship. 希望台印友谊可以长长久久。